Hello guys, welcome to this week's analysis. All right, so currently I'm looking at Euro-USD. From the monthly chart, we can see how they have been gravitating towards the sell side liquidity below the swing low. And currently they have also traded the rejection block. All right, so if we are to mark this low like that, and then we go all the way to the H4 chart, or even the H1 chart, there's not much there, except that we did take sell side liquidity, right? We created a fair value gap, we dipped into it, but there's a reason for that. Okay, so currently I have the H4 time frame, right, whereby we have seen them, right, create here a swing high, right, and then I was hoping that they would come lower and then go take out the swing high, but then they failed to do that. They continue to go down, creating a swing high here, right? So if we are to mark that swing high right there, right, we get some market structure break. Right now, with this market structure break, we can see how price has traded down to the OTE. That's actually very clear on the H1 time frame, right, like that. Right, so this is the swing I was talking about. We trade lower, take out sell side liquidity, traded high, failed to take that high, and then we traded lower. Okay, eventually with price getting into this range and trading higher to take out buy side liquidity. We then came back, right, to close the H1 time frame. Fair value gap right in here, and then we have been trading a little bit higher towards the end of Friday last week. Right, so looking at this, right, with the dip into this order block from the H4 time frame, I would like to believe that price from here is going to try and seek to close this fair value gap right here. All right, so with that said, let's just all right, mark that out. Okay, all right, that's the H4 time frame, fair value gap. All right, so with that being there, I am going to be anticipating, right, that as soon as we open on Monday morning, we're going to want and see price trade higher, take out buy side liquidity, right, in here. All right, after we take out buy side liquidity, I would like to see how price reacts once they get into this zone. All right, so basically above this fair value gap, we have this order block right here, and with that order block, I am going to be watching intently on how price behaves in here. So as usual, basically what we're looking forward to is for price to dip into this zone, right, give us a market structure break, right, which is a sell profile from the lower time frame, right, preferably the H1 time frame, and then we trade lower, right? So in terms of my targets on this pair, I am going to be targeting this low, right, which is around the 1.05 mid figure, right? So that should do as my take profit zone. All right, so let me just quickly mark this chart, and then I'll show you guys exactly what my clean chart would be looking like. Right, so this is exactly what I'm anticipating on this chart. Okay, right, and we'll be targeting this figure, 1.05 mid figure, and then below that we have the one big size, and then anything lower than that, that should be bonus for us. So this is what I have for you guys on Euro USD. So just a reminder once they get into this zone, right, remember we need confirmation, right? If we don't get confirmation in here, we ignore them because they might just want to come trade above here and then go high. So in order for us not to fall into that trap, we need to always have confirmation.